Welcome to the Futurist Public Intellectual. On December 5th, 2023, the presidents of Harvard, MIT, and the University of Pennsylvania were invited to a congressional hearing on anti-Semitism on college campuses. After their legalistic and opaque answers, particularly to Representative Elise Stefanik's relentless hounding, the university presidents have been pilloried for their alleged lack of moral fortitude against anti-Semitism. The whole situation is ludicrous for its hysteria. First of all, students' right to free speech is not superseded by university policies. Furthermore, universities are supposed to be bastions of open discussion and free speech anyway, which is an ideal that these presidents explicitly ascribe to. In a country that has such strong protections for free expression, that the Supreme Court affirmed the free speech of Nazis, what can these university presidents be expected to do? The fact that Liz McGill, the president of UPenn, resigned over this matter is more appalling than the alleged anti-Semitism itself, especially since it seems that it was mostly due to pressure from donors and alumni. I say alleged anti-Semitism because the congressional hearing didn't bring up an actual incident of violence that was directed towards Jewish students. Students seem to be siding with Hamas and blaming Israel's government for Hamas's October attack. However, blaming Hamas's attack on Israel's government is not the same as calling for violence against Jewish college students. The former is a political position, while the latter is potentially criminal. Stefanik twisted and obfuscated the situation even further when she misused the word intifada to persecute the university presidents. She claimed that since students were calling for intifada, these anti-Semitic students must be calling for the genocide of Jews. Intifada literally means shaking off in Arabic, and even for its more modern usage, it's meant as an uprising or rebellion against an oppressor. Even the Jewish newspaper Forward says that intifada unequivocally does not mean genocide. It is unfair to radically change the meaning of the word intifada, which is at the core of the allegedly anti-Semitic incidents on campus, and then to hold university presidents responsible for a non-issue. Until there is actual incitement for immediate violence against Jews, there's no reason for the university administration to get involved in peaceful demonstrations of political disagreement. On a final note, I think it's impressive that MIT President Sally Kornbluth is Jewish, and yet she was principled enough to recognize others' right to free speech. Any calls for her resignation is ridiculous. Almost no one in the media picked up on the fact that Kornbluth explicitly stated that she was a Jew. If a Jewish university president can be a staunch supporter of free speech, then I think the rest of us need to relax and learn to have civil discourse. Thank you for listening to the Futurist Public Intellectual.